more on that. Oh, fantastic. Why do I have to make such a beautiful cake for such a lousy occasion? You jerk.
I heard that.
Oh, typical. I can't even talk to a cake without you butting in.
Just because our marriage didn't work doesn't mean that every groom is a jerk.
Well, you show me a bridegroom who isn't a jerk, and I'll show you a fathead.
All right, what's going on?
Oh, speak of the devil.
Helen, get your money and let's get out of here. Come on.
Why couldn't you ask me for the money? Why did you have to bring your brother down here?
Do you have the money?
Well, no, I don't.
That's why I had to bring my brother.
Well, I can't give you something I haven't got. You can't squeeze blood out of a turnip.
How do we know till we try, huh?
Get away from me!
Burt, you promised.
Oh, sis. Now, look, you. You were supposed to pay my sister $100 a month when you separated. Now, either you pay her or I'll separate you.
I'm going to pay her. The money's right there.
What, that? I'm sorry, Henry. That's the wrong kind of dough.
The bride's coming any minute. She's got the $100.
Well, she'd better. Or you're going to catch this bridal bouquet.
Cool it, Burt.
I just don't trust a guy who cooks.
I don't cook. I bake.
Worse.
Listen, will you get this bullet head out of here so I can do my work?
All right, sis. But if that bride don't show up soon, we're going to take this cookie cutter to church for a funeral.
Oh, Miss Watson, right on time. And you didn't believe me.
I believed you.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
What's the matter? Oh, what? Now, if it's calories you're worried about...
Oh, no, it's not bad.
She don't like it.
I love it.
Right. She loves it so much it's brought tears to her eyes.
If she don't, it's going to bring knuckles to yours.
Don't you want it?
I want it. I just can't use it.
If you eloped, I'm a dead baker.
No, I didn't elope. But we're not getting married.
What?
My fiancé's gone back to his old girlfriend.
Oh! How can he do that to me?
I'll bet he's a cook.
You ordered that cake. You're going to pay for it.
But I'm not getting married.
Well, you can use it for dessert. It's a matter of life and death.
Oh, you're exaggerating.
Oh, no, he ain't.
I want my $100.
Henry, how dare you?
Huh?
Can't you see her heart is breaking? How can you be so cruel?
But, Helen, it's your money I'm trying to get.
Well, then get it from her fiancé. He's the one who should pay.
Oh, Helen. Not a bad idea.
If I had ordered the cake, but I didn't order it. She did.
For our wedding.
John, I don't know why we have to stand here and be subjected to all this.
Because if you hadn't stolen my boyfriend, there wouldn't be a problem.
He was mine first.
Till you threw him over for someone else.
Then you snuck in behind my back.
Wait a minute. No fighting. Bad vibes make my biscuits fall. Now, which one is it going to be?
Well, you see, I used to go with Joan before I met Susan, but then Joan started dating someone else, and I became engaged to Susan. Then, just before the wedding...
Oh, then you were going to marry Susan.
Oh, yes, but then Joan called me, and she was crying because the guy she'd been going with had ditched her, and...
She looks like she's been ditched, all right.
Why, you little...
Please. My biscuits.
Well, anyway, Joan came over to my apartment, and I tried to comfort her, and, well, one thing led to another, and, well, I had to call Susan and call off the wedding.
Wait a minute. You mean you two are going to get married?
That's right.
Oh, then you two can buy my wedding cake.
Oh, of course.
But we're not ready to get married just yet.
No problem. I'll freeze it. I'll take $25 off the price.
Oh? Well, in that case...
Absolutely not. I don't want a frozen cake. I want a fresh cake.
She's right.
What's wrong with a frozen cake?
Well, it's not romantic.
Romance? You want romance? That missing link is ready to dump me in a vat of sourdough, and you want romance?
Wait just a minute. You can't talk to Joan that way.
Would you prefer a voice from beyond?
I'm not going to sell her my cake.
You're going to buy the cake?
No, but I ordered it. That's for my wedding, not hers.
Well, what would you like me to do? Stuff it in your hope chest?
You can't talk to Susan that way.
I thought you said that I couldn't talk to her that way.
Yeah, how come he can't talk to Susan that way?
You should be ashamed of
yourself.
What for?
Because my sis said so.
You're absolutely right. I feel terrible, and I'm going home and take a rest.
First, I'm going to change you into a jelly donut.
Oh, Burt, let go.
Well, what's that?
Oh, that's for me.
Oh, no, you don't.
But I've got to get my bread out of the oven.
You ain't going nowhere till my sis gets her money.
But my bread.
Oh, Henry, don't worry. I'll get it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you stay here and sell that cake.
But I can't.
Either somebody gets married or somebody gets buried.
Oh, please, I don't care who marries who, but would somebody buy my wedding cake so I might live to bake another?
But I'm not getting married anymore.
Oh, well, we're not ready to get married yet.
And we might not be getting married at all.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Well, I don't like the attention you're paying her. Are you sure you've made up your mind who you want?
Huh, look who's talking. I haven't heard from you in 6 months, and then the day your boyfriend gives you the heave-ho, you come running back to me.
Oh!
Say, maybe if you two are breaking up, you two could get together and then you could buy my cake.
I wouldn't marry him if he begged me.
He's not begging you, I'm begging you. I've got to sell that cake.
Here's the bread, Henry.
Say, I don't suppose you'll let me get the cookies out of the oven.
No. But I may let you trade places with him.
Oh, don't worry, Henry. I'll do it.
Oh, thank you, Helen. That's very sweet of you.
Now, stop talking dirty to my sister.
He's not talking dirty, Burt. You're welcome, Henry.
Come here, laughing boy. You see that little guy there? Well, if I don't get that $100 in 15 minutes, he's going to be calling you Shorty.
Now, he's not kidding. If anything happens to me, it's going to be your fault.
It's John's fault. He called off the wedding.
It's not my fault. I told you Joan came back. What else could I do?
Well, it's not my fault. I mean, I'd still be with George if he hadn't broken off the engagement.
That's what I thought.
Who's George?
Well, that was the man I was engaged to marry. Then some old high school sweetheart popped up out of nowhere. Her marriage was on the rocks, and he went flying back to her as though it was the senior prom or something.
You mean this George is the cause of all the problems?
Wait a minute. What do you mean I'm the cause of all your problems? I don't even know you people.
Well, you know her, don't you?
Well, yes.
Yeah, well, when you dropped her, she went back to him. And when she went back to him, he dropped her. And when he dropped her, she dropped my wedding cake. And if she drops my wedding...
I'm going to drop you off a tall, skinny building.
The kid's got away with words.
Wait a minute. Maybe I can buy the cake. Can you freeze it?
Are you kidding? For $100, I can freeze it, stuff it, and bomb it or bronze it. When are you getting married?
Well, the girl isn't even divorced yet, but...
Henry, do these pies go in the... George.
Helen, what are you doing here?
Hey, who are you?
Never mind about that. Who is he?
Who is she?
My wife?
My sister.
My girlfriend.
Versatile, isn't she?
You're married to the baker?
Well, we're separated.
Yeah, but we're still married.
This is the girl you left me for?
Well, what else could I do? Her husband deserted her.
I deserted her. She went back to her mother.
Now, you leave my mom out of this.
I've been trying to do that since the day we were married.
So he didn't desert you.
It's the same thing. He was always down here at the bakery, or at least he said he was. So it's your fault.
What's my fault?
Everything. We were all very happy until you left your wife.
Right. If you can't sell that cake, it's your own fault.
Yeah, but she deserted me.
Well, then she owes you the $100 for the cake.
Oh, wait a minute. He owes her $100.
Well, then you're even.
Is that right?
I wouldn't have left if you had ever come home at a decent hour.
Well, I couldn't always come home early. Do you think it's easy getting a bakery started? When you're first starting out, it takes a lot of hard work, 15, 16 hours a day. I come home dead tired, and you think I'm out with other women.
Well, how would I know if you weren't?
Yeah, how does she know?
Well, look around you. Do you think those pies make themselves? Well, that wedding cake alone took 2 full days of work.
Listen, I have an idea. If the reason that you separated was that you were always at the bakery shop and you don't have time enough to see each other, well, then why doesn't Helen come down and help out part-time? Well, she did some today. Why not all the time? Then you'll see more of each other.
Gee, I never thought of that. Ah, it probably wouldn't work. Just because she did it today doesn't mean she'd do it again.
Right.
How do you know? You never asked me.
You really mean it?
Well, I couldn't be down here all the time, but I wouldn't mind afternoons or maybe an evening or two. Then why don't you go back together and give it another try?
Maybe we could. I'm willing if you are.
I'd like that very much. And you've even got a wedding cake for the celebration.
Listen, Joan. All that kidding around I was doing about breaking up, I hope you didn't think I was serious.
Well, actually, I have several proposals under consideration. You'll have to take a number and wait your turn.
28?
That's the lucky number. I accept.
Susan, I was wondering if, well, what I mean is, well, that is, I...
Why not?
What is this? Another one of them sissy happy endings.
Oh, Burt, I want you and Henry to shake hands and be friends.
Well, all right. No. Not with any guy who cooks. No.
Oh, congratulations, Burt.
What for?
For getting married.
Who said anything about getting married?
Oh, any guy that would pay $100 for a cake.
Wait a minute. I'm not taking his cake.
Yes, you do. You've got it all over you.
It's funny, Aunt. Let's see how funny you think this is.
I think it's pretty funny.
I'm sorry.
Why, you bird brain!
You did that on purpose.
No, I swear.
Oh, I saw it.
John!
Oh, wait a minute.
John! Watch out!
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Susan.
I didn't mean it. Oh.
Oh, Henry.
Oh, no, you don't.
Fish. She ran right into it.
You like pies, huh?
She ran right into it.
Yeah.
Oh, Susan.
You know, honey, maybe I'll give up the baking business. Become a marriage counselor.
Burt, what are you going to do with that pie?
Love taste of strawberry.
I'll never know what Roger sees in Louise.
Uh-huh.
Oh,